going on in here? Yeah, we're back at it. Okay, so apparently we gotta go back and chat more with Burgle. He was being kind of a weirdo the last time we talked to him, but I don't know. Maybe he's got more stuff to tell me about?
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
Hello, how are you?
That's not the entrance. You got some good news for me?
I suspect you were miniaturized by Dr. Tully's spacer device. Why are you here in the yard? I do not know. In fact, a recent power surge, and what's worse, the explosion has disrupted my computing power. Sorry to pile on the bad news, my new friend. How can I be of service? It seems you and I are both a little discombobulated. Given my best calculations, your biomass has been subject to covalent spacing reduction via interatomic energy extraction.
Bruh.
Okay.
In other words, you have been shrunk. It is likely this was achieved using Dr. Wendell Tully's spacer platform.
Okay, so Mr. Yapperson over here kept talking for the next 7 minutes, and I'm not gonna let you guys sit through that, so I'm just gonna explain what he said way quicker. So basically, if you guys remember our last video, we cruised around the place, turned out some crazy laser beam thingies, and they got destroyed. So if we want to become humans again, or human-sized humans because we're small, we need to fix it. Only problem is, the only guy that knows how to fix them is Burgle.
Can you help?
And he's lost his memories. Thankfully though, there are apparently hidden facilities throughout the garden where I can find memory chips that I can give back to Burgle so that he can get his memory back and find out how to fix this thing and find other chips. I also got access to this cool PC thingy where I could use raw science to unlock new recipes, which is pretty neat. Now, it's time to head to this crazy lab. I don't know. Keeping new bugs. Oh, that. Oh, you better. It's a fart bug. There's a lot of them. Am I in Farts Canyon? Oh God, motherfucker. You know, who knew bugs could be scary? Not me. Hello, ladybug. Ladybug. Long light. Okay, let's get going. Who knew a fart bug could be that scary? Not me. Not me. Something tells me swimming over this place is a really bad idea, but I see a super duper cool frog statue, so I will. I don't care. I'm badass. Look at this guy. Rash. What do you do, Rash? What are you? It's the mates. I will kill all of them. Someday at least, but not today. Today I'm too busy exploring the ocean. What the heck? I don't want to explore the ocean anymore. What in the world is that? Wow. Is this a blueberries? Is this a kitchen knife? What is this? Wait, does that scanner mean not an alien facility, a facility? If you're telling me I was about to find a facility over there when I was getting chased by the freaking fart bug? Well, I gotta go back there and find that facility. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah. Tiny facility. Granola bar. Analyze. Resource surveyor. I guess this is where I'll find my chips. No. How can I find it? Ooh, I see raw science. Raw science.
Holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
I don't know, and I don't think we'll ever know. Apricot punch. Is that this thing? I mean, it is punch, and it has an apricot, so yeah, I guess. Can I climb this tree? No.
Got allergies.
You know, last video I was never able.
Welcome to Evil Disco.
I was just living life, having a great time. Woo! Yeah! Oh my days, it's Mr. B.
Mark that one off the list.
Wait, I lost my items? Holy moly, I did. We need to get back there and get them ASAP. Oh, what's this?
I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Ominent may not believe in it, but I know its potential. Though I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size. The first step will be to address the particle transcription errors. It seems almost certain that the irregularities are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Burgle, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
Hey!
An auspicious beginning.
Virgo sounds like he sucks at his job, but he's kind of funny, so I'll let him off the hook. What a flea. I like... Oh, that's so creepy. Mr. B! What are you doing? Well, I'm just gonna let Mr. B do his thing.
I thought I lost you.
Don't leave me here!
Yeah. He said I will be able to find cool stuff up here, so I'm gonna assume I'm meant to like explore around this place. Or I'm absolutely stupid and blind and it was already in the facility. This is a badass zip line though, so that has to mean something. And this is also a juice drop, and I need one, so thank you. Can I use this thing?
Yeah!
Oh, that's something. My question is... Okay, so there's something over here, there's something over there. Let's check out this thing first. Raw science.
A scientific breakthrough.
And it is. An excellent mustache.
Virgo Transcription Unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations. They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. Also, with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
That's actually kind of cute. We got a compliment that got really happy. That's really cute, actually. Reboot. Hedge Observatory Unit. Supervising Scientist Dr. Wendell Tully. Pre-test notes. Frequent space R use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile and upload to TASE T units 009 and 017 for extraction. Results. Failure. Numerous system errors. Unknown interference during the scanning process. Likely radio waves of some sort. Possible sources. Neighbor Bill Henderson. The kids. Inspector Hackett walkie-talkie set. Prominent? W. Okay.
Science.
Cool. Survey scanner operational. What is gonna happen now? Whoa. Oh wait, is this gonna...
Scabby. Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Nice. Hedge observation. Blah 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 blah. Increased radio wave interference in the yard. Isolating a single source unsuccessful. Interference uses a broad roving spectrum of frequencies. Wrote code to alter surveyor frequency every few seconds, keeping it hidden from this mysterious static. Success. Surveyor system reboot complete. TZT units not used for guard duty have received the profile upload and are currently en route to their harvest targets in the yard. Well, so this guy had it all figured out. He had like robots cruising around the place, like grabbing stuff for him, and yeah. Where's all the robots now, though? TZT units used for field acquisitions are showing increased signs of wear and tear, rust being the most prevalent. 19 unknown radio signals were spotted during reboot process. Points of origin were not at fixed locations. That rules out kids and Mr. Henderson. All signs point to ominent. Increasing security protocols on all lab facilities. Installing biometric scanners were needed. Is ominent? Ominent's the company. Is like a company of some sort. So I guess he's being like attacked for researching something by a company. Maybe?
Choke it down, Pete. Yeah!
That's what I'm getting, at least. I'm probably wrong, but you know, I'll figure it out as time goes by. Hopefully. It's usually how these things work. Things are confusing, they don't make sense, and then you learn some more stuff, and then suddenly You understand this, you understand that, and then you understand everything. You know what I mean? How do I connect the zipline? Connection blocked. Okay, now what? Already connected. Well, it's not already connected, because I just connected it. Can I use the... Oh, I need silk rope. Okay, that's the first spot. Don't take full damage. Nice. That's the first time I've seen spiders. Maybe I can destroy these things? I don't know. I can. We gotta assume web fiber is used for silk. That's usually how silk is made. Now then.
There's one spiderling, there's bound to be more of them.
You gotta die, buddy. You gotta die. I'm sorry.
I got the science.
Omnipotent practical technologies. This is a bed? Sleep to morning? Bed? Got good, bro. You ugly. You mad ugly. It's not my fault you're ugly. It's your fault. And such is the cost of being ugly. You die, bro. You die. Okay, there's raw science up here. I was not expecting to be able to make that jump, but Mr. Nerd over here is pretty athletic. Fair enough. Anyways, let's keep going.
This is moderately terrifying!
Okay, yeah, especially when that guy's down there.
When you're off to the beach or a day at the park, doesn't matter the time. Yeah, 'cause it glows in the dark. You can leave your toys home, except for just one, 'cause you can't leave your fling man without leaving fun.
Yeah!
Never leave your fling man.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, I can see where this is going. You know, normally when I play these type of games, I would be a super duper scared person and not go explore it. But then I remember I'm recording a YouTube video. And I need some content. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in there, but I can just imagine that if I go to the center of that room, I'm gonna get jump scared by the crazy big spider, have an epic boss battle, and yeah. I guess you guys will just need to wait me to progress more in the game, because there's no point in me fighting any bosses yet. We'll save that for when I'm more stacked. Anyways, here we go. Goodbye, tiny spider. New facility.
Science.
A scientific breakthrough.
Yeah.
Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for a family day. I'll admit, the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Stormin Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers, basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
Damn, bro's hard at work. Bro's on the ground. That thing looks cool. This guy's annoying. Now then, how do I get here? If I jump down, I die, so let's try going higher up. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Pop a bandage. Jump down. And go back up. I kind of need... It doesn't look like I have access from down here.
Hello, how are you?
I like this place. I don't like this place. It doesn't look like I have access from here, so I think I need to take that zip line though. Oh, Mr. Spider Dude, you better get away from me. I don't want anything to do with you, so please don't mess with me. Oh, Mr. Spider-Man, you look really ugly. Now what are you? Initiate mixture. Wait.
Two arms! Two arms!
Wait. Oh, this was a... Guys.
Big spider, be careful!
That's a really big spider. And he... I don't like that.
I hope all my things are still here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and get to the... back to wherever it is I went to get to that zip line. And then I'll be back with you guys. So I don't know how, but on my epic journey on the way back to the zip line, I somehow unlocked a mutation. I obtained a mutation? What does that mean? Ooh. So I'm a faster dude now. Perfect. Then I can run away from spiders. Mutations are weird things that you can equip to your character to make them even stronger, and I think you can have 3 of them at a time? The only thing I understand so far about them is that I think you unlock them by just doing a thing a bunch of times, and then the game goes, you've done this a bunch of times, here's an upgrade for it. Because all I've done in this game is a bunch of walking, and then I randomly got an upgrade for walking because I walked a lot. Yeah, that's about all I know about these things. So back to the supply. We are back. We're exploring. We're going crazy. And we're touring. Biometric scanner. Yeah. Yeah. I got to open everything except for the research data room, which is probably the one room I actually need to open. So that kind of sucks, but we'll do our best. Is that a spider? Ooh, bandages. Is that a spider egg? I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. Now, I gotta say, when I reached this place, it was really confusing. You gotta just cruise around the place, destroy some cobwebs, and get absolutely destroyed by these freaking robots with tasers. I don't know why. 58. A piece, torn up paper with the number 58 on it. This one says 58. Wait, no, I read that wrong. But yeah, basically what my goal is now is to traverse this lab by destroying cobwebs and taking zip lines to find lost pieces of paper for a code to be able to open that room that didn't open when I did my analysis scan when entering this place. Okay, those things hurt. Oh, well, this is gonna take a billion years. I gotta really learn how to get better checkpoints. See you guys when I'm back there. Hello. Yeah. Nice not getting attacked by absolutely everything. Oh, wait, look, it's flying around the place and glowing and stuff. That's really cool. Oh my days. So cute. Oh, you're so badass, bro. I definitely gotta kill you at some point to see if you turn into a flashlight, though. But until that day comes, we're homies. He's my homie, at least. I don't know if he wants to be friends with me, but... yeah. Whoa! The f***? Did that spider just... well, you're... Leave me in the water. I don't want to get touched by you today, bro. You ugly... oh, that is... Firefly, save me. Firefly, save me. Holy smokes, that was... just when I thought this game was finally starting to become nice. I'm not gonna call it for the video, but I'm recording this very late at night, and I'm super duper tired. So I think I'm gonna go grab my stuff, go to bed, and then see you guys in the morning. Okay, thank goodness. If I fell down there for a second time and had to go all the way back up for a second time, I would absolutely lose my mind. So let's not let that happen. Please, I beg. Thank you. Now, let's get my stuff so I can go to bed. Because I'm getting very tired. And I'm about to get pissed off. What's up, guys?
I left you.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. See you around. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I recorded a super duper cool video with alcohol chip. But I did the same mistake I did when I did my Murky Divers video and recorded the entire thing with only my face. That wasn't fun. So when I called this maze earlier, I wasn't joking. I spent a half an hour looking around for stuff in this place and found absolutely nothing and got convinced that I'd already done what I needed to do and went back to Burgle.
Dr. Tully back to unfortunate.
Oh, okay. So I have not done what I need to do over there. Just to find out that I suck and had to go back. Although the trip was worth it. I made some cool aphid shoes and got a smithing table that lets me upgrade my items to make them either more durable or do more damage. We're finally back. Now I just need to figure out what it is I did wrong.
Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward. I suspect.
Damn. So I don't know how, but for some reason the second time around I found some cool stuff. I found another note for the password and a place with a secret entrance where I tried entering in the most overcomplicated way possible. Like I was literally doing some crazy parkour stuff when all I had to do was drop through the ceiling. And while doing the crazy parkour stuff, this happened.
This is moderately terrifying!
Bro, when did this go from cool survival game to freaking getting over it? I'm actually gonna lose it. Yeah, safe to say, I'm pretty annoyed at this point. If you didn't think the situation was bad enough, I even lost all my stuff right next to a massive spider. Why is there a spider literally camping my stuff?
I thought my PD sense is tingling.
Okay. Those guys sleep way deeper than I thought they would. So, note made. Spiders are crazy sleepyheads when they sleep. Oh! Oh, well that's a whole lot easier than trying to jump through an area where it's actually impossible to jump through.
Nice and clean.
Why? Okay. Cool. But what does this mean? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Super tech chip. There's a super tech chip up. A super tech chip over here. Yes. Now what happens? Oh!
A super chip. I wonder how we'll get Burgle's memories off of this. I wonder if I have to blow on it. That usually solves the problem.
That's crazy.
That or flipping the console upside down.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, or maybe there's some little extraneous plastic tabs I need to snip off.
We get it. This data disk contains firmware of the super duper machine in the Oak Lab. Loading disks activates the machine's software. It increases the raw science processing limits required for duplicating more complex objects. Look, there's bro. So it's this guy's fault that I'm here.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the Hedge Lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation has only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core. Couple that with the strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
No!
Vertical here. Can I start you off with a double-charred barbarian bacon burger? It's made the Roby's way.
Burgle, initiate evacuation protocols for the Hedge Lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched.
Man, if I'm gonna make any guesses to the lore of this game at this point, I'm starting to think that I'm one of this guy's kids. And I like cruised into the backyard and was like, hello, what are you doing? You were late for dinner. And then I accidentally stepped on something and then kaboom, now I'm small. It's the only thing that makes sense in my opinion. Because it would be really weird for me to just be like, some random dude in some random person's backyard.
I don't want any trouble, Mr. Larva.
Like, it's either that or I was playing football, I kicked the ball over the hedge, I went in to grab it, and then kaboom, I accidentally turned tiny. Burgle! What was that? Look at this! Look what I got! I can use raw sides to duplicate items? Wait, that's huge. And also, that was straight bars. I can use raw sides to duplicate items.
Have to keep things clean. There's experimentation to be done.
Where did bro go? Can I use this? Oh, sick!
I'm holding raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
This morning, I installed the borrowed lab modules. Another one of my forgotten inventions from the early days. I had such grand notions back then. The Kinder Science Mini-Quick Little Chemist Lab educational toy for children. But no, Wendell, we can't possibly put hydrochloric acid into the hands of children. The lawyers will never agree. It's a good thing I never told them about the Bunsen burners. Odd that Ominent has been using my toy pieces in this way. I digress. The lab network is now up and running in the backyard. I'm planning to dedicate each one of them to a different function. Main power will run through here. The Oak Lab is the center of operations for the backyard. The second lab is nestled into the hedge. Such wonderful views from up there.
Boom, bam,
Side note,
bop,
I'm
pow.
worried that Ominent's shoddy manufacturing of the lab pieces will cause them to fall apart over time. But they will do for now.
Always happy to see you. How can I help you today? Huh. You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought.
I definitely made it back in one piece and did not die like 7,000 times. Thanks, Burgle.
Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it. Processing.
You already know what time it is. It's your boy back at you again, saving you from a little Burgle Yap session. If you guys want to hear the Burgle Yap sessions, tell me in the comments below. But for the time being, I'm gonna be doing this. Anyways, basically what he says is just, I got more memory. And today I learned that there are 4 labs. There's an ant lab, whatever a haste lab is, and a lab under the water. Now I don't know about you guys, but when I heard that there was a lab under the water, I got really excited. So, next video, we're gonna be exploring that thing, if we're able to do it. I don't know, maybe I need some advanced scuba diving gear or something. But yeah, that's about it for today's video, and I'm gonna let Pasty Plays take it from here. We found a new lab. Next video, we're going to another one. Pretty cool. Burgle is actually a badass dude, and not just annoying. And yeah, he's still really annoying though. See you guys in the next video.